So, I see you've got a lot of computers.
Yes, all over the place.
But I wonder if you're actually computerized.
Of course we're computerized, you idiot. Can't you see there are computers here, there, all over the place? Yes.
Hey, I do see that, but having computers doesn't mean you're computerized.
Can't see what you're talking about. How can we have computers all over the place and not be computerized?
Well, it depends on how you're using them.
Go on then, explain this fascinating theory of yours.
I will. So, in the old days, people used to enter the sales figures into a ledger with pen and pencil.
See, that's what I mean. We enter them into a spreadsheet.
My point exactly. That's not being computerized, though. That's just doing a manual task on a computer.
So, how exactly do we become computerized?
It's pretty simple. You become computerized when the majority of things you do on the computer are automated.
Automated? What's more automated than using a spreadsheet?
You're still typing the figures in, though, aren't you?
Well, yes.
So, how do you get the sales figures anyway?
We prepare a quote, send it out, and then people order.
Idiots. Aye, right. So, how do you prepare a quote then?
We look up the products on a spreadsheet, find the one we want, copy it, and then paste it into a word processing document. Then we put the price into a spreadsheet. Then, when we're done with the quote, we have the spreadsheet add the numbers up, and then we type that into the document, finish it off, and send it out.
And how long does it take?
Well, it depends. If it's simple, 15 minutes, but it can take 1 to 2 hours if it's complicated.
And then, when somebody orders,
we type that information into an order, update the inventory, and bill it.
Aye, so you've got a manual system that takes a long time to do.
Well, I just said we do it on the computer, nincompoop.
Aye, you did say that, but it's still a manual system. Actually, it's what mini-movers used to do.
Mini-movers? They're our main competition.
Aye, I know that. So how do you stack up against them, business-wise?
Well, it used to be about 50-50. Our prices are the same, so is delivery, but in the last 3 months, they've been beating us up pretty badly. We must have lost 80% of the new business to them.
3 months, you say? Very interesting. That's when they put their new system in.
What system?
They had this custom FileMaker program built that completely automates the quoting process. All they do is type in the first letter or two of what they're looking for. It pops up as a list, and they click on the item they want. It allows them to build a complex quote in less than 5 minutes, so by the time the customer hangs up the phone, the quote is in their email box, and I'll tell you, the quotes look fantastic.
5 minutes for a complex quote?
Aye, and it gets better. When the order comes in, they click on a button on the quote, instantly creating an order and automatically removing the inventory. Then, it sends production a build list with every single component they need for the order confirmation, and it's on its way with a confirmed shipping date.
Well, they must have spent a fortune on it.
Well, I don't think it was cheap, but if they're getting 80% of the business, then I'd say it's paying for itself, wouldn't you? I know for a fact that they used to have 3 people doing quotes, and now they've got 1 person, and their business has tripled. One day last week, their sales guy did 17 quotes, 6 of which converted that day, and another 9 parts orders.
17 quotes and 15 orders in one day. That would take us a week.
Aye, perhaps that's why they're getting all the business. They're too slow to respond.
Well, that's all very well, but we don't have the money to do something like that.
So you'd sooner go bankrupt than invest some money in a FileMaker system like theirs?
Yes, well, there are lots of different factors, you see. It's...
Save your time, Billy. He can't handle the truth.